Hello, welcome to EasyElimu Learning Simplified. I am your teacher, Mr. Stanley Ombogo. Dear learners, we are almost coming to the end of an artist of the floating world analysis. The last bit is, the thematic concerns that we've been looking at in the previous videos. In this specific video, I want us to discuss the theme of hope and optimism, then also find some time to look at the theme of identity. So, talking about hope and optimism, it is important that we first get to understand the meaning of these two terms. So, these refer to the tendency to look at the more favorable side of events or conditions and to expect the most favorable outcome in those events, however bad they are. From the novel, dear students, Ono, Setsuko, and possibly Suichi have hope in the new changes Japan is facing. So Setsuko suggests that America has helped Japan learn a number of things, including democracy, and the past have taught them again to overcome challenges. She says that a future will be that is splendid. So it means that they are optimistic. That is Ono Setsuko and Suichi are optimistic about the future. They have a feeling that something good will happen in the foreseeable future. So again, Ono says that he looks at Pleasure District and realizes that it is rebuilt. So it is also unrecognizable, and there are wide roads, glass-fronted buildings, and workers are busy walking up and down the streets. So this gives Ono the feeling of nostalgia for what the place used to be, but he is happy that the nation has learned from past mistakes and they have a chance to make things better. That is looking at the new things and the new projects that are coming up within the pleasure district. So again, on a different scenario, Noriko already hopes that she will be married to her second suitor. Hence, she tells everyone that negotiations are way off. So talking about the marriage ceremonies, so remember Noriko's first attempt, the first attempt to get married in the first marriage negotiations with the Miyakes did not, did not bear any fruit. It was unsuccessful. So for the second marriage, she is optimistic that she will get married to the second suitor that is coming from the Saito's family, and hence she tells everyone about this, including Morisan. That is when she meets Morisan. So another thing is that Matsuda hopes that in the future they will hold their heads high about what about what they tried to do, that is in the past. So he has a feeling that they will get some sort of reward about what they tried to do in the past. And we see that he is not regretting some of his past actions, unlike Ono. So Shintaro also believes the olden times will be regained. That is when he, recalls some of the good old times. He believes that the olden times will be regained at the right time. So another thematic concern that I also want us to talk about, that is briefly before we end this session, is the theme of identity. So again, through the novel, we encounter Ono, who spends much of his time throughout to figure out his own identity and his place in his family and post-war, that is post-war world. That is a world after the World War II. So he goes back to visit other artists, even Kuroda, whom he feels he wronged. So again, Ono had doubts about Kuroda's loyalty, which he shared with authorities, and as a result, Kuroda, got arrested. So Kuroda had been arrested, and some of his paintings banned. And again, we are also told that during the times when he got arrested, he was also tortured. And even when he had an injury, the warders failed to help him seek medication. So On also struggles with accepting whether he deserved the prestigious house that was owned by the famous artist Akira Sugimura. So the house, remember, he got through an action of prestige rather than the ability to pay. And again, another reminder is that the Sugimura's house, that is Akira Sugimura's house, was not given to Ono based on the best bidder, but it was given out of an action of prestige. So still, another valid point to help illustrate or support this theme, that is the theme of identity, is that Ono's daughter Noriko was engaged, and she was to marry Jiro Miyake. So during the negotiation process, they withdrew their interest in Noriko. So Ono is left with a lot of questions. That is, he is wondering, sorry, why the Miyakes had to withdraw their interest in his daughter. So eventually, he probably realizes that his involvement in Artist of the Floating World, that involve geishas, alcohol, entertainment, and romance, could have made the Miyake to withdraw from the marriage negotiations. That is some of his past. Remember, an Artist of the Floating World was all about, showing the nightlife that was is in the pleasure district, and it was not to everyone's liking. So again, Ono's encounter with Jiro Miyake at the tram station foreshadows the doubt people have held for supposed traitors like Ono. So when they met, Jiro Miyake says that, indeed, sir, it is a pity. So this is after Jiro Miyake breaks the news of his president's demise. So he says that, indeed, sir, it is a pity. Sometimes I think there are many who should be giving their lives in apology, who are cowardly to face up to their responsibilities. So he adds that these are men who led the country astray, sir. Surely it's only right they should acknowledge their responsibilities. So remember, these statements coming from Jiro Miyake are meant to mock Ono, who is also one of the men who led the country astray. That is by propagating politics, or through spreading propaganda. So, dear students, that marks the end of the session. And thank you for always keeping it easy, Elimu. I look forward to having you in lots and lots of episodes to come. Until next time, bye.